USPAP Page 103. Advisory Opinion 188586. The appraiser concludes that using the AVM output in an assignment would be misleading. The appraiser should either use other tools to perform the analysis or decline the assignment. 878889. Under what conditions may AVMs be used? There are 5 critical questions to which the appraiser should answer yes before deciding to use an AVM in an appraisal or appraisal review assignment. 90919293-1. Does the appraiser have a basic understanding of how the AVM works? 2. Can the appraiser use the AVM properly? 3. Are the AVM and the data it uses appropriate given the intended use of assignment results? 4. Is the AVM output credible? 5. Is the AVM output sufficiently reliable for use in the assignment? 94959697. The answers to these questions may be affected by the degree to which the appraiser can interact with the AVM. The decision to use an AVM may also be affected by support information supplied by the AVM's developer, the appraiser's previous experience in using the AVM, or other available information. 989910. Database credibility of the AVM output depends on the quality of its database and how well the AVM is designed to analyze that database. When using an AVM in an appraisal or appraisal review assignment, the appraiser must have reason to believe the AVM appropriately uses data that are relevant. 101010. Understanding and control of the AVM when using an AVM in an appraisal or appraisal review assignment. An appraiser should have a basic understanding of how the AVM analyzes data to determine whether the AVM measures and reflects market activity for the subject property. The appraiser does not need to know, or be able to explain, the AVM's algorithm or intricacies of its statistical or mathematical formulae. However, the appraiser should be able to describe the AVM's overall process and verify that the AVM is consistent in producing results that accurately reflect prevailing market behavior for the subject property. 10101010 AVMs differ in the number and type of data characteristics as well as in the volume of data analyzed. The appraiser should know which characteristics, e.g., size, location, quality, are analyzed and how the analysis is tested for accuracy and reasonableness. The appraiser should ascertain that the characteristics analyzed are those to which the market responds. 111111. Some AVMs allow the appraiser to select the data analyzed on the basis of, for example, distance from subject, size, or age of the improvements. An appraiser's ability to change the AVM's selection parameters may affect the appraiser's decision to use or rely on the AVM output. 111111. The appraiser should be aware that the AVM may not perform consistently given the same input criteria. The appraiser should be confident of the AVM's credibility when applied to a specific property. The appraiser decides whether to rely on the AVM output, regardless of the AVM's overall test performance. In some cases, the appraiser may accept the AVM's output, while in other cases that same AVM's output would not be acceptable. 111711. Communicating the AVM output. An appraiser must ensure that his or her communication of an AVM's output is not misleading. 111212. An AVM's output is not, by itself, an appraisal. And communication of an AVM's output is not, in itself, an appraisal report. When an AVM is used in an appraisal or appraisal review assignment, information furnished about an AVM, the case of a real property appraisal, an appraisal report or restricted appraisal report. The appraiser should cite in the appraiser's report must satisfy the reporting requirements applicable to the type of report provided, e.g., in the name and version of the AVM software and provide a brief description of its methods, assumptions, and level of allowed user intervention. The report should, to the extent possible, identify the database, e.g., multiple listing services, and the data analyzed. 1-to-1. 1. An appraiser bound by USPAP may be asked to run an AVM and communicate its output without performing an appraisal or appraisal review assignment. For example, an appraiser may be asked to simply enter property characteristics provided by the client but not alter the input or affect the AVM's output. In this specific instance, the appraiser is not acting in the capacity of an appraiser but rather is functioning only as an AVM operator. In such a situation, an appraiser must carefully avoid any action that could be considered misleading or fraudulent. The 1 Advisory Opinions 2018-2019 edition, The Appraisal Foundation 103.